These scenes at the end, y'all, even looking back at this, like, I'm gonna cry. The hospital scene. Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Lauren if you haven't met me yet. Today's video, I thought we would do a little bit of a reading vlog, you know what I mean? Because I haven't filmed one in such a long time. I feel like a little bit more at home in this new apartment, and so I wanted to go ahead and come on, give a little bit of a show of my space in the different rooms we're gonna be reading in, you know, also give my opinions on the books as we go. I feel like I've done a lot of sit-down videos, and I need more of like a little vlog style, you know what I mean? So I thought, what better chance than to do a little bit of a reading vlog. And guys, I have the perfect book that I'm going to be starting this video with. I know this book has been so long awaited for me to read, and I'm super excited about it. We are going to be starting with none other than Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh, the first book in the Boys of Tommen series. Guys, I'm so excited about this book. Like, when I tell you I don't really know anything about it. Pretty sure it follows Johnny and Shannon, I think. And they live in like, where is it? Ireland, I think? Could totally be butchering that. Not exactly sure. I think this is the indie copy, the indie cover. I'm not too sure about that one as well. And I have the humongous covers. They're like really big and tall, and the flop is insane. This book right here is pretty sure like almost 600 pages, and like, you're kidding, that book does not look 600 pages at all. Like, what do you mean? But it in fact is. So let's go ahead and get this book started. I also do want to show y'all another book I'm currently reading. I'm also currently reading All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Dewar, I think is how you say his last name. I started reading this book the other day. I'm currently on page 112. I think I started reading it not yesterday but the day before, and guys, like, so far overall I'm enjoying it. You know, it's kind of a different book than what I normally pick up. I normally read either like fantasy or romance, and this book right here is a historical fiction set within World War II. So it's a little bit different for my taste, but I've heard so many people absolutely love this book, and I'm curious to see how I feel about it. It's been on my shelf for a while, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up, get it knocked off my TBR, you know what I mean? So yes, so far though, my thoughts and opinions on it, I don't know. Like, I'm enjoying the story. It's a little bit pushing sad in a way, just because we're following these two characters. We're following this girl named Marie-Laure, I think Marie-Laure, and then we're following this boy named Werner, or I think it's Werner considering it's a German name. I'm pretty sure W is pronounced with a V, if I'm not mistaken. But these two kids, they're in these two completely different parts of the world during the war. I'm pretty sure it's like hard for me to really understand what's going on, but I think she is in France and then he is in Germany. So we're kind of getting the little bit of the differing sides of the war going on. Obviously these two are kids, they're a little bit confused as to what's going on, and we're just kind of following both of their stories. She's blind, so she's kind of having to navigate the world in a unique way and learning how to figure out where she's going, what's going on in a time where the world doesn't really cater to people that are blind. Like, there's no way for her to really figure out what's going on unless someone explains it to her, and so that part's really interesting. Also a little bit sad at the same time, but you know, I'm enjoying it. We're kind of flipping between the past, where these two kids are growing up, and the future in which the war has started. Bombs are being sent into France. I think it's France, guys. I'm not a World War II expert, okay? But yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit confused as to what's going on still, just because I'm not an expert in history, but I am enjoying it overall. I feel like I'm gonna be really heartbroken over this one. But like I said, I do kind of want to start a little bit of something different, just to kind of break up the pattern here before I get put into a little bit of a reading slump. So this book right here, guys, I think is gonna be the next book we're gonna be starting. This is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh, like I just said. I don't know too much about it, but I'm interested to see where it goes, what my thoughts and opinions are on it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to reading. Guys, this part is so interesting. I'm about to start it, and I discovered that there's kind of like this own little glossary at the beginning of the book with like name pronunciations and like kind of different Irish phrases and stuff, and what they mean to us here in like America. Interesting. Like, for example, if it says A and E, that means emergency room. Bonnet is the hood of the car. Boot is the trunk of the car. Like, different things that you wouldn't really realize unless you're from like Ireland and know what's going on. Because yeah, what are these names? Like, I would never have been able to pronounce those right without this. So very important, and thank you for providing that. Guys, so I just got to chapter 2, the start of chapter 2. I am on page 12. And when I tell you, I have literally been reading this for 30 minutes. Like, the audiobook for this is 30 minutes long for one chapter. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be reading this book for forever, but so far it's really good. Like, the stuff that this poor girl Shannon has gone through as she's trying to navigate secondary school, which is like the equivalent of like middle school and high school over in Ireland. And like, oh, this poor girl has literally been through the ringer. Like, her family life is terrible. She's bullied so terribly at school, like for things she can't even control, like how small she is, and like she just can't even figure out why these people don't like her. Like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for her. The only thing that's like really getting me through this is her brother Joey. Like, that man, he's incredible. Like, the way he takes care of her and loves her and will like clearly do anything for her. Like, yes, I think there's a book about Joey later on, if I'm not mistaken, and I guess he's Shannon's brother. So the circle is kind of starting to come together, even with just chapter 1. And yeah, she's about to start at her new school. I'm really excited to see where it goes. But yes, we're going to continue on reading. I'll probably update you later on in the day, or maybe tomorrow, just depending on where we get. I also did read like a couple more chapters in this book. This book is really different in that like the chapters are divided into like these little mini chapters in between. Like, chapter 2 is like 2 hours long, and then in between there's all of these little mini chapters that are like 2 or 3 pages, and so that helps divide up the book very well. So, but yes, loving both of these books so far. We're gonna see where they go from here. Good afternoon, everybody. It's currently 3:58 the very next day. I got home from work, immediately put on comfy clothes, and I thought I'd give a little bit of a book update because both of these books that I'm currently reading, we've made some progress. More so this one than this one, but yes, on this one we only got to page 20. Just because, like, I don't know, I just started it and I just wanted a little bit of something to read in between this one because this one's pretty heavy. But yes, as you can tell here, we read quite a lot of All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Dewar. I'm currently on page 259 or 258, and it's quite crazy reading this book from like the perspective of these kids who like don't know what's going on, but they also kind of do know that something's wrong. And like, our poor boy, like, he's being manipulated into not, like, he doesn't even know what he's training for, and he has like a bad feeling about it, but he's just a boy. And like, seeing these poor innocent kids being dragged into this mess, it's just so crazy, like the corruption and manipulation that these people at this time were facing. And it's so interesting to read about. But yeah, I'm feeling like a little bit far out of it in a way. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I was listening to the audiobook while I was reading it physically, kind of like immersive reading it, and that was helping a lot. However, my audiobook hours ran out. So if I want to finish this book this month, I'm gonna have to read it physically. And a lot of these descriptions, there are some quite long descriptions, you know what I'm saying? So this one I feel like might be getting us through kind of some of that slumpy feeling I'm getting, because this one, so far so good. Like, she just started out at her new school. Everything's going well. I feel like that's not a spoiler. I'm on page 20, okay? There's like over 600 pages, and then there's like, what, 6 other books? So yeah, already seeing what she's been through. Like, I know she's been through a lot. So far, we're kind of just like, okay, her parents aren't the best, but we're gonna see kind of where we go from here. I'm sure there's a lot more to her story that we haven't found out yet, because everybody's like, have the tissues ready. Like, I'm ready. But yes, we're gonna get back into reading. I've got a little bit of editing I need to do today, and then yes, we're going to pick one of these 2 books up. We'll just have to stay tuned and see. So guess what happened? Oh, I finished this book. Yeah, I was kind of bad about vlogging it for some reason. I don't know what was really going on, but I absolutely love this book so much. I finished it last night, and guys, let me just tell you, it was so good. Like, literally, I was not expecting to love this book so much. We're following these 2 different kids. One of them is a young boy living in Germany, and the other is a girl living in Paris, France. And guys, we're kind of following each of them in their own separate timeline as we're moving up through the years. They each have their own point of view, and guys. Oh my gosh. Our girl, she's blind, and so she struggles through life in her own way because of that. Her relationship with her father is so good. And yeah, he just will do anything for her, take care of her. He literally makes a whole mini model of the city to help her navigate. Like, is that not incredible? And yeah, our young boy, he is sent off to war. He's fighting on the side of Germany, so we know where this goes. But just seeing how corrupt these people were at the time, like so many people didn't really know exactly what was going on. Like, they were manipulated and corrupted, and it's just so sad to read about. Like, I feel like most of the people truly believed they were doing what was right, and that is just so devastating. Showing like the manipulation of the young boy too. Like, oh, it was crazy. And guys, let me just say, this book was so sad. Like, the end like left me longing for something that was never there. Like, I don't even know if that makes sense, but I feel like if you read it and find out, you will know. But yeah, it was so good. I ended up giving it a 4-star. The only reason I didn't give it a 5 is because like I'm not the most knowledgeable person on World War II topics. Like, sometimes I kind of found it a little bit hard to pay attention. Like, sometimes I was having to ask my fiance what certain things meant because I just don't really know. I feel like for a person that's really interested in the history, they would really enjoy it. But for me, that's why it wasn't a 5-star. Parts of it felt a little bit slow, but I really did enjoy it still. Then guys, of course, y'all know we're still reading Binding 13, right? So I actually have read quite a bit of this book. That doesn't look like a lot. Like, look, that doesn't look like a lot. But guys, that's 200 pages. Like, what page am I on? Page 190. Yeah, this was a 600-page book. Like, these pages are Bible pages, guys. It's absolutely crazy. Let me just say, I am absolutely loving reading about Johnny and Shannon. They're both so just like interesting to read about. We obviously know Shannon's been going through some like trauma issues at home. She's been really badly bullied at school, so she's transferred over to this new school called Tommen College, and that's where Johnny goes. He plays for the rugby team, and he has his own kind of health complications and stuff that are going on. I'm curious to see kind of how they're both going to help each other navigate their struggles and how they're going to each help each other become a better version of themselves. But so far, we haven't really, like, it's kind of a slow burn in a way. I don't know. We're getting there, but I feel like as long as this book is, there's got to be a whole other side of the story that I haven't even unlocked yet, and I'm just really curious to see where it goes. The one thing I will say that's like low-key giving me an ick, like, why are they always talking about how itty-bitty Shannon is? Like, yo, I that trope, I'm like, really, again? Like, why do all the girls have to be like 85 pounds in these books? I'm telling you, bro. Like, there's gotta be a reason why she's so small, right? Like, otherwise I feel like that would just give everybody the ick. I don't know. Maybe our author will pull up a reasoning behind it, but we will have to see. Like, obviously she's been bullied and she's scared for her life, and so that's kind of stunted her growth a little bit. But I don't know, there's probably gonna be a lot more, and I'm really scared of how this is gonna pull and break my heartstrings. Yeah, but yes, I want to do a lot more reading today. Oh, hello. This lighting is really weird. I think I'm literally just gonna sit here and either like listen to the audiobook of this or physically read it. I have this gem puzzle that I bought at Hobby Lobby. Well, I actually have two. Let me just show you. So I bought these two little gem puzzles because if y'all don't know, I did that gem puzzle up there like about a year ago or so, and I really like doing it. It was like a relaxing hobby, and I feel like it's easy to read audiobooks while you're doing it. So I saw that Hobby Lobby had their like spring shop items on sale, and this was included. These were 40% off of $8.99, whatever that price is. So I think I paid under $11 for both of them. Just this pretty tree, and then this one's kind of similar to the one I already did, but it's just like so cute, like this little house scene, like a little cottage. So maybe I'll do one of these while listening to the audiobook. I'm not sure, but I just feel like that could be so fun, you know what I mean? Okay, this looks like a great setup to me. We've got the gem painting, we've got the audiobook, we've got the book. We're about to get to it. Oh my gosh, guys, this book. Ooh, I fear this book is gonna be the death of me. Oh my gosh. Like, I just tabbed one tab because I wasn't gonna tab at first, and then I read this quote and I was like, ah! Give me a name, Johnny growled, dropping his hands to his hips, and I'll take care of it. And then stuff goes on, and then he says, now tell me who made you cry and I'll fix it. Stop. If you know the context, the quote hits that much harder. Oh my gosh. We're getting a little bit more details now about what Shannon's going through, her trouble at home. And The way Johnny stands up for her, like, oh my gosh, I love him. I love him so much. I can't wait to see the progression of their relationship. But yes, I've been reading that on audiobook while doing my little gym puzzle. I've done like the barest corner. Plastic is over it so the dust doesn't go, and then like I started this corner as well, just with like the black colors. I like to do like one color at a time and like start in the corners and work my way up. But yes, it's looking cute. Book is not looking so cute. It's looking very traumatic, but I'm liking it. I'm gonna continue on and I'll update you as I go. Guys, she literally just said, well, I'm not like most girls. Ugh, I'm not like other girls. I hate that, but don't get me wrong, this book is really good. The fact that they can just like sense each other's thoughts and feelings, crazy work. The gym puzzle is coming along slowly. I'm working a bit more on that corner. That one's more complete. And I'm on page 240, what am I on? 243, getting on through it a little bit. It's almost 5 o'clock, so we'll see. Oh, it's 5:24. We're gonna see how much more reading I get done today. Hi guys, it's the next day. I look absolutely insane, but we're just gonna ignore that. Maybe if I take my hair down, it'll help the situation. Oh my goodness. So it's the very next day. I've been reading this book absolutely all day. Literally can't even put it down. Like, it's so good. Can we talk about just their dynamic? Johnny and Shan, like, oh my gosh. They're perfect for each other. Like, he's this protector and she clearly needs protecting. Like, everything that she's gone through, we're learning more about it. This man, like, his quotes, oh my gosh. Like, let me just say, I'm a little bit over half. Like, this is how much I have left. I'm on page 353. This is 353 pages. I know it doesn't even look like it, but I've put 3 tabs so far. And yeah, I think I told y'all about this one. Like, give me a name, tell me who made you cry, and I'll fix it. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, here we go. Now I sneered, glaring down at their faces. He wants to call my girlfriend a to my face, and they're not even dating. Like, he just said that just to like provide maximum effect for these people that are like being rude to her. And then I've heard this little saying before where he says this girl is different, this one is for keeps. Like, I've heard for keeps, and so I tabbed it because I was like, oh, so that's where that comes from. I'm loving it. It's so good. Let me just say, I've been like working on this thing too. Like, look at the progress. We've got like pretty much the whole bottom part done, and these things take forever, as we know. So I'm gonna try to be better about like vlogging the process. But like, guys, when I tell y'all, I've just been like doing my daily chores and cleaning and everything while listening to the audiobook. Like, I was doing the laundry, listening to it. It's just, I don't know, like these characters are like with me throughout the whole day, just playing in my ears. That's just kind of been the vibe. I don't know, like there's not really been much to vlog, but I've really been enjoying it. It's really cute so far. And guys, like what this girl has been through, oh my gosh, I can see why she's just so terrified of everything. Like, this poor girl has been so traumatized. And oh my gosh, I forgot to say what her brother just said. Yeah, her brother that's been here for her through it all, like, he hit his breaking point, I fear. And what are we supposed to do now? Like, yeah, I'm gonna get back to reading and I'll keep you updated, I guess. Okay, I just have to say one more thing. Because I simply love Johnny and Gibbsy's like banter with each other. Like, oh my gosh, Gibbsy is so funny. I'm like actually so excited for his book. Like, they're sitting here arguing over if resurrectionist is a word or resurrectionator. Yeah, and it's just like so funny, like the way they're arguing over like if it's grammatically correct. And he's like, concentrate, Gibbs, I need your help here, man. He's like, I can't, I know I'm right, Johnny, I go to mass every Sunday, you know. And then he's like, good for you, maybe you should pray to Jesus for some common sense. It's just like funny, I don't know. And like there's so many other instances of like their little banter. Like, it's just cute. I'm really liking this book, like everything about it. It's just like funny to break up like the seriousness, and I really like that about it. Good morning, guys. So today it's a new morning. It's actually a couple days later, and I've been dealing with like the worst cold known to man. Like, I don't think I have like the flu or anything, but dude, like I have felt so crappy the past few days. But thankfully that's given me a lot of time to like sit here and just read my book. I've done a lot of reading over the past few days. I'm currently literally so far into this book. And guys, let me just tell you, I am absolutely loving this book so much. I'm on page 529, and oh my gosh, this, like, I feel like this is literally gonna be be a new like 6-star read for me. Like I can't wait to see where the rest of the series goes because oh my gosh, like this is literally incredible. When I tell you I like haven't even been able to put it down. The way Johnny and Shannon are like so perfect for each other, like I can't.
Oh, sorry, are you recording?
Yeah, it's okay. I look like a mug rat.
Right. You look gorgeous.
Like a little rat. Oh, I'm just not feeling good. It's okay though.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. But yes, I've done so many tabs on this book. Like I wasn't tabbing them during the time I was reading them, but I went back after. I like took a picture of the page what I wanted to highlight, and then I went back after and added my tabs and like, oh, they're so cute. Guys, when I tell you the slow burn is burning, it's so good. I want to read these quotes, but I also don't want to spoil anything for anybody. This one says, because when she jumped, I flew clean off the ledge after her. You're joking. Okay. And then what is this? Oh, they're like exchanging like song lyrics, and then she says, listen to it. It reminds me of you. And then he's like gives her his CD and he says, listen to track 9. It reminds me of you. And then she says, thanks for saving me again. If you just know the context of like why this poor girl, like what she's gone through and like the trust she must have in this man, and like he's giving her so much confidence, like trust in him, he's not gonna hurt her and he will never do these things to her, like oh my gosh, they're just perfect and I love them so much and I literally can't wait to see where the rest of this goes. Like I feel like I'm gonna have to pick up the second book like immediately after because there's just no way. I think that one, Saving 6, I don't know who number 6 is. I think it's Lizzie and no, not Lizzie and Huey. Claire and Gibbsy, hopefully. I think Claire and Gibbsy's book is gonna be so good. Like knowing as traumatic as these books all are, like those two characters seem like everything's perfectly fine on the outside, but like what's really going on the inside, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna continue to read today and we're gonna see where the rest of this book goes. Oh, I'm loving it. Y'all, I can't even believe what I'm about to say, but I just got home from work, okay? So I'm a little bit frazzled, can't even lie. Like it was a long day and it's dark outside now and I left when it was dark outside. Yeah, but last night, guys, we finished this book. Let me just say, like this book was incredible. Everything I could have needed and more. I don't even think I knew what I was missing whenever I hadn't picked this book up. How did it take me so long to read such an incredible story? Like I knew people were talking about it and raving about how amazing it is, but I just still never picked it up for some reason. And what was that about? Because y'all, if you haven't read this book yet, you are missing out on the most incredible story of this girl who it's so devastating because she has the most horrible home life. She's bullied in school. Her whole life just seems like nothing can get better for her, and she ends up transferring to this new school called Tommen College, and that's where she meets Johnny. Johnny, that man is obsessed with her. He will do anything for her. He is her fiercest protector, and their relationship together, like they're not even dating. Let me just say, like this whole book is such a slow burn. Like they're not even dating, okay? And yet this man is down bad. He will do anything for her. I think he's truly going to heal her, and yeah, it's just perfect. Let me just say, that ending, what was that ending? Like, I need to pick up book 2 right this moment because let me just tell you, ever since finishing this book, I have been unable to even think about anything else. It's the only thing crossing my mind. I've been listening to the playlist, just totally, I can't even move on, okay? And I can't even move on. I don't know if you can see that or if it's clear or what, but that's the most tabs I've ever put into a book to this day, I think. And look at all, like, highlighted so, oh my gosh. These scenes at the end, y'all, even looking back at this, like, I'm gonna cry. The hospital scene. And that last final scene, oh y'all, it's devastating. Like when I tell you pick this book up now, just do it. Like and people say that like Johnny and Shannon, like are they even their favorite couple? Does it even get better from here? Like what even? Yeah, incredible, absolutely amazing. This is a new 6-star read, obviously, if you haven't figured that out. Like I literally have not stopped thinking about it and I don't think I'm going to ever. So there we go. I've never in my life had a romance book have this kind of effect on me, and I could not be happier about it. So anyway, with that being said, I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching today's video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Of course, I'm going to be continuing this series. I have all of up until book 5 over on my shelf already, so shit, I just need to look at my tabs. Dude, I'm so glad I tabbed this. I didn't bother denying it anymore. There was no point. I had never felt this much for another person in my entire life. I was starving for her and everything she was. I wanted to fight all her battles. I wanted to give her all her smiles and make her laugh and snatch her away from the rest of the world and keep her all to myself. I just wanted her for keeps. And then he says more that's like even crazier, but I feel like that would be a spoiler, so we're not gonna say. Oh, it's so good. Everything about this book is incredible, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.